Today is October 1st, 2016, and on this very special occasion, I'm releasing my first Halloween makeup tutorial for this year. And I'm going to be transforming myself into the raven-haired, raven-loving writer, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. This transformation is inspired by Miss Amanda Chapman on Facebook. She's a photographer in Alabama. And every year since 2012, she releases a new portrait of a new character every day in October. Poe was one of the portraits she released a few years ago, and ever since, I've wanted to try my hand at transforming into him. So I highly suggest checking her out. I'll link her below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and also liking this video, and let's get the tutorial started. Hey guys, to get started, I have already applied a bald cap and covered my eyebrows. I will have videos linked down below on how I do that. And now I'm going to create the base coat, the base color of Mr. Poe, and it's going to be a light gray color since it's a grayscale makeup. So I'm going to be mixing a white Endura alcohol paint and a grayish color to create that pale gray base color. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Just gonna start airbrushing onto my face. And I use the plastic bald cap, and plastic bald caps will accept any type of makeup, which is a great advantage of using a plastic bald cap. Now with an airbrush, you want to continually move your brush around. You can do it in circles. Circles can leave some patches, so you might want to like jab or kind of make a stabbing motion towards the skin. Edgar Allan Poe is alive today, what do you think he would think of social media? I think he would probably be hiding from it, honestly. Next I'm going to use the pure white Endura paint by itself to create highlights on the skin, so mainly on the forehead and down the center of the face. Now that the base is sorted, we're going to go ahead and start shadowing with this Etude palette by Saucebox. And there's some very distinct kind of shapes going on in Edgar's face. Very rounded sockets around the eyes. He's a very worried little fella. Bring that shadow a little bit down the nose as well. And also underneath the lip. I'm just going to start bringing some contour down the face. Also going to go ahead and shade around the perimeter of the forehead. And although it looks like he never smiles, he does have a defined smile lines, so these lines that run down from the nose. So I'm just going to go around the nostril a little bit, define it, and then bring it down into the smile line. Mr. Poe has also not slept, so we're going to do some eye baggage, and they are quite large. So I'm using an angled brush and that same eyeshadow to create some eye bags, or illusions of eye bags. And I'll go ahead underneath the eye and create some shadows. Moving right along, we want to have some browage. So I'm going to take that angled brush again and just create some kind of worried lines to the brow. Also going to add some shadows to the bottom lip. And just make my lip look smaller. For around the eyes, I'm going to deepen the shadows using a black eyeliner. This is the Make Up For Ever Aqua XL in number N10, which is a really super black. So I'm going to apply it under the eyes with a pencil brush and some black eyeshadow. I'm gonna smudge into that black too, just to soften the line a little bit. Then you can start adding black shadow to anywhere that you need depth. course, you can't forget black mascara, because my lashes got white from the airbrush paint. Same process on this side. I think this might be where Tim Burton got his sad eye creatures inspiration from Mr. Poe. Also got the black eyeshadow out. I'm going to deepen some of the shadows around the eye creases. And I also deepened the little smile lines a little. Deepen the shadow under the lip. Time to paint on some brows, and I'm going to be using a black face paint from Global and a tiny little brush like this. The shape is very important. Mr. Poe has straight across brows, so they kind of go downwards in a way, but they're still straight across, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to paint on the brows. And continue some of that black down into the deepest shadows around the eyeballs. Do the same process on this side. For the mustache, I'm also going to paint that on with a black face paint, and he has a very kind of pretty simple shape going on. So it starts at the corner of the nose. This works outwards to right above the lip. A good guideline for mustaches is that facial hair never starts growing beyond the smile line, so you want to keep it in that perimeter. Edgar's lips are a little bit smaller than mine, so I'm going to take a black eyeshadow and shade between the lips. Time for the wig. I'm not sure where this wig came from, but it looks like this. Reminds me of Benedict Cumberbatch for some reason. And I'm going to shade around the forehead to give it some dimension. And that's a wrap on Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to share any of your Halloween creations on Instagram, make sure to use the hashtag goldieween. I want to feature some of you guys on my Instagram, so if you want to be featured, make sure you use that hashtag. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out my Halloween throwback video, another Poe-inspired tutorial, and also check out my previous Halloween video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new Halloween tutorial. Bye-bye!